You know, those of you smart enough to have followed my channel for a while surely came across my Thunderbolts video. In it, I described how Marvel is like a desperate night owl, repeatedly opening and closing the refrigerator, somehow expecting the contents to become more appealing, and ultimately just settling for whatever looks remotely edible. That seems to be the case with JJ, there's nothing in the box, Abrams. He's so desperate to salvage his failed attempt at new sequels that he simply settled on using some familiar ingredients.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Do we believe this?
And haphazardly adding some new ones that ultimately result in poisonous slop. Rise of Skywalker takes place a year after Last DEI and sees the First Order and the Rebels searching for the Infinity Stone Sith Wayfinders in order to locate the resurrected race traitor, Emperor Palpatine.
Be optimistic.
Yes, ma'am. This is terrific. You're not going to believe how well this is going to turn out. It's going to be great.
The Millennium Falcon is now piloted by Paul Favor and Finney Set. First off, who gave them permission to take Han's ship? It's typical of modern Hollywood to take something that the straight white man has worked hard for and just hand it over to the DI hires.
It's on fire! Whole thing's on fire! All of it's on fire!
Will this agony ever end?
Notice that Finney-Cent's hairstyle is now looking more culturally diverse.
Black.
Another sign that the white man's age has come to an end. The enemy's plans need to be studied, so of course that job goes to the Asian insert, Rose Taco Bell.
The General asked me to study the specs of old destroyers. Do we believe this?
The gang makes their way to Burning Man, where they run into Lando Calrissian, who's probably stocking up on some Cult 45. Here, Rey shows off a new power, Force Healing. Really? We've never seen that before. She's still a rookie in the ways of the Force, but is already surpassing Sidious and the entire Skywalker clan in terms of power.
You're the best fighter we have. We need you.
Mary Sue gotta marry Sue. The gang is pursued yet again by Kylo Ren, who is still running around in Return of the Jedi attire because his superior white face is on full display. We first see him fighting some refugees from K-pop demon hunters. He's joined by the Knights of Ren. I can't wait to see what we'll learn about them in this film. But because Brie Larson mandated that all straight white males must be diversified, Ren puts his helmet back on, hiding his glorious white visage.
Will this agony ever end?
He and Rey are revealed to be a Force dyad, another new addition from Abrams. It means that the two Force users are linked, effectively making them one in the Force. I wonder what that could be based on. Obviously, the idea of a straight white man being free to go about his life as he pleases is so unsettling to Kathleen Kennedy that she had to introduce this little tidbit to bind all males to the old nagging ball and chain. I have a feeling Ren deliberately kicked the bucket because the idea of picking out color palettes for the kitchen was too much to bear. 3PO knows the runtime needs to be stretched to feature length, so he acts like a modern feminist and deliberately refuses to put out.
I am afraid I cannot tell you. My programming forbids me from translating it.
Do we believe this?
Forcing the gang to go on a side quest. A side quest that takes them to the planet Kijimi, where we meet Poe's never-before-seen love interest, the Red Power Ranger. It's another side quest to pad the runtime, but at least we're introduced to this proper champ.
Good. Remember, go black.
Oh,
Black.
The Red Ranger helps them get off-world, and it leads to a showdown in an Imperial hangar. Because we've never seen that before. Now let's see what the movie will reveal about Rey.
You are a Palpatine.
Aw, come the f***. Now she's a Palpatine? It's not enough to take Luke's lightsaber and stomp on his legacy in Last DI. Now she's Imperial royalty? No! It's revealed that Granddaddy Palpatine needs Rey alive to fulfill his plan. A powerful ruler pays a mercenary to bring back a close relative in order to combine their power and use it to attain rulership of the universe. Now, where have I seen that before? Rey, now powered by a female rage boner, takes the fight to Palpatine. The film takes this opportunity to introduce a new diverse female character, who's apparently the Black Hawkeye. Black Eye? Becoming increasingly impatient, Rey heads to the Death Star's wreckage like they got a sale on pumps or something. There, she fights Ren again, and you can tell the females in the audience want her to win, because even the sea looks like it's having an orgasm. Now, obviously, being a straight white male, Kylo can win the fight fair and square, but his own mother is so brainwashed by feminism that she pulls a dirty trick by distracting him so Rey can deliver the killing blow. Mum of the Year, that one.
Will this agony ever end?
The film's agenda is apparent yet again when it takes another shot at Return of the Jedi. Where that film brilliantly turned Leia into a tradwife, Rise presents her as a Jedi who could defeat Luke in training and was the one who sets Rey's adventure in motion. I feel a lot less bad about her death now. Rey takes Luke's old X-Wing, which she's finally able to lift. It's probably waterlogged beyond repair, but that's nothing a healthy dose of feminism can't fix. The rebels are hopelessly outnumbered and it looks like the Final Order is going to win this one. But because J.J. Abrams has been making good use of his Disney Plus subscription, Rise of Skywalker shamelessly has its own Avengers Assemble scene.
But there are more of us, Poe.
Assemble. Will this agony ever end?
What was I saying again? Even the Kijimi Power Ranger is here. How did she survive the planet's explosion, you ask? Because she has a uterus.
Almighty uterus!
So, Rise has become a movie about rebels attempting to destroy a superweapon with the help of some locals while the Emperor tries to get the main Jedi character to strike him down so he can become more powerful than before. Wow, J.J. Abrams is such a creative genius. Oh look, it's the Knights of Ren Fair. Perhaps we'll learn more about them, like are they all white under those helmets? Well, that was anticlimactic. But because Kathleen Kennedy wanted them all killed, we know for sure they were white.
Will this agony ever end?
Rey defeats Grandpa Palpatine because, of course, with the help of previous Jedi, like she's the last airbender or something. Even MC Windu, who famously denied Anakin the rank of Master, chimes in.
Feel the Force flowing through you.
Ren, or should I say Ben, sacrifices himself to save Rey and dies in the process. It's a shame she doesn't possess the Force ability that allows her to heal him. Yup, real shame. High on its perceived success, the film injects a politically charged kiss. Ew, come on man, I don't need to see that.
Will this agony ever end?
If you're gonna have two women kissing, at least make it fappable. Right, Snoop? Rey buries Luke and Leia's lightsabers, and this is another indication of catering to the agenda. The burial of these secret weapons symbolizes what Kathleen Kennedy has wanted all along. Destroy the original trilogy and everything it achieved, bury it deep and build a new woke franchise on the bones of our beloved heroes.
It's time to let old things die. Let it all die.
This is a good time as any to point out that Ben Solo was the only blood heir to the Skywalker name, meaning Kathleen Kennedy and Brie Larson have succeeded in destroying another white man's hard work and his entire bloodline.
So falls the last Skywalker.
Last call before I close for the night. Rey being a Palpatine is an absolute cop-out that everyone involved should be ashamed of. It's obvious Abrams was nowhere near qualified to handle this new trilogy.
I don't really know how to do this. I'm not ready.
Hopefully, the future of Star Wars shall be entrusted to more capable hands, like Zack Snyder. After all, he did such a bang-up job on Rebel Moon. Just look at that glorious slow motion. But I suppose it could be worse. Rey may come from a powerful Force family, but at least she's not a Skywalker like the first film implied.
Who are you?
I'm Rey.
Rey who?
Rey Skywalker.
What the f***? How dare... You know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna go watch Predator again. Predator in a world gone mad, you're the only sane thing. Alright, story's over. Get out.